Tucker. Where's that baby? Oh, it's the baby. All right, good morning. Welcome to the Funny Farm Rescue and Sanctuary located in Mays Landing, New Jersey. We are South Jersey. As soon as we get on, Tucker wants to start playing. Please tell us where you're from. The bird who never says anything when I'm on live decides that now she's going to. That's Nikki in the background. That is a cockatiel, and they can live up to 80 years old. Okay, there's the chicken. She does not have her diaper on. We have been so busy this morning. We usually put the diaper on Adele, who lives in my house. People ask me, why does she live in the house? The reason is she just kept walking in. I couldn't get her out. I would open the door and she would run in. So some people say, lady, put the chicken outside. She won't go outside, or I would. She wants to be in the house, and she starts pecking on the door. I'm showing you another kitten. This kitten was rejected by its mom. That is not your cue. That is my bird imitating the chicken. So that's her clucking. She doesn't say a lot of words, but she makes a lot of animal noises. But this kitten is a calico. Most of them are girls that are calicos, about 99% of them. So it's a little girl, and even though she had her mom, the mom rejected her and she wasn't feeding her. And the baby kept crying and crying, and I did not know it was wrong. The vet looked at it and they said everything seems to be okay with the little kitten. So I had to teach her how to eat from a bottle. And you can see it doesn't, when they first start going as a baby kitten, they don't take the bottle immediately. You know, they're looking for their mom's nipple. And when they can't find it, they are like, what is this rubber thing you're sticking in my face? But here we go. And she is taking it really well now. And she's a chubby little thing. She seems pretty healthy, and now she's not crying constantly. We do not have a name for her. She will be up for adoption when she is old enough. And she is acclimated to 8 dogs, a chicken, a cockatoo, all sorts of noises. They always play right around her. They actually help. Brookie! Brooklyn, come here. Give mommy a hand. Come here, Brooke. Brooke. Uh-oh. She banged into the camera. Brooke, come here. Brooke, come here. Sorry about the screaming. Look, Brookie. Help mommy. Brookie. They're too excited because they have a B-A-L-L. You gonna help mommy? So they have to be stimulated. I know some of you have seen this before, but they have to be stimulated to go to the potty. So you have to either take a little paper towel and wipe. Nikki, shut it.
Tracy wants to know if she missed the big news.
You didn't miss the big news, Tracy. We haven't gotten there yet. We're going outside. The big news is not the baby kitten. So we're going to go out and see the big news after this. But we had to feed the kittens first, and we didn't have it all together, so we figured we would start with the kittens. And the animals are really wound up today, more so than normal, especially Nikki, who never speaks, is speaking all the time today. So again, I just fed the baby. We're going to try one more time if she wants the bot, and you can see she'll hold on to the bottle herself. She's really, really cute, and she's being such a good girl. She runs around with the dogs. The dogs do wash her face, and they clean her butt. You all right there, Mr. Matt?
Yeah,
okay. So it's quiet for 1 minute.
Is the Funny Farm open today?
The Funny Farm is open. We're open every Tuesday and every Sunday, rain or shine, through the whole year. A lot of sanctuaries close in the winter. We do not. No matter what, these animals have to eat, and they need to see people, and they need to get loving. So I think that's one of the reasons that the animals all that are here all get along and are happy, because they get not only the attention of the the volunteers and myself, but also the visitors. They come and give them lots of attention. So we're open rain or shine. I tell everybody, just don't wear your best shoes. Okay, and then I have the other kitty, but we're going to let her sleep. She's sleeping. She had already eaten. So, all right, you two go to bed. They're going to just go to sleep on the couch. All right, shall we walk outside? Let me let the little 2 puppies out while you show them. Okay, we're hooked up. I get it. I know we don't have our... I'm going to let these 2 out, though.
The other one's in the back room.
Oh, shoot. All right, we're going to have to go to the back room. All right, puppies. Thank goodness I have other rooms. Sometimes I have to... Come on, you guys. I have to separate them when they're really naughty, when we're trying to do our live and they don't stop. All right, you guys. You're going to have to stay in. They're going to go nuts.
Tim wants to know when we're reopening after COVID.
Tim, we've been open since Father's Day. Every Tuesday, every Sunday. If you come, you should put on a mask. We do have our little store and snack bar. If you're in your own germ group and it is 20 acres, if you can separate yourself, you need a break because it is warm out there. We're in the 80s today, so I figured I'd wear my shorts because it might be one of my last times, right?
Natasha, can we bring our own dog?
You cannot bring your own dog, Natasha, because some of our other animals think that your dog is a predator and we'll try and kill him. So a lot of people ask me that question, and my dogs would get along just fine with your dogs, but the problem is the alpacas, the donkeys, some of the horses that try and stomp on your dog thinking it's a predator. I guess they can't see the sign. Look, can you guys not read? Recording in progress. Do you see that? All of you? Hello? Tucker, do you read? Excuse you. Do you not read?
Nice.
Oh my goodness. All right. They think
outside.
we're going to go outside anyway, so except for we're tangled around this. We are on back order for our microphone, the wireless mic.
Yeah.
So Matt, I think you should go first.
All right. Wow.
Tucker, come here. I'm going to act like I'm going out this door. Come on, you guys. All right, Matt, you go. And then I'm coming.
Stay. Stay.
All right. Okay.
Put them out.
I won't.
No, Brookie. Stay.
All right. Success. We did it. They're going to bark a lot.
But for the surprise, we can't have them.
No, we cannot. For our surprise, we decided we cannot have the dogs there. Did you, for the second part of today, Matt, did you bring those?
Oh, I didn't. But if you want to hold just a second, I'll get it.
Okay.
Okay, hold it. Just wait. Just like that.
Okay.
Now you can just talk. Wait. Don't move. Right there.
Okay, I'm being told not to move. So we have two pieces. We're going to show you our surprise first. And then some lovely person, I think her name's Michelle, I don't want to say the wrong name, sent us horn protectors for Yogi. So we were trying to figure out what to do, and she told us, she sent us a picture, and sure enough, in the mail yesterday, I got this very special gift. So they can slide over top of Yogi's horns, and they have a protection. It's almost like a tennis ball. We've tried tennis balls, we've tried the noodles, but he just peels them right off. So this goes on with a C-clamp, and it goes on like a sleeve with a ball attached, and it's all plastic. So we are going to attempt...
That's not the surprise, though.
That is not the surprise, right? That's our second thing that we're going to attempt to do. So... So we're going.
What kind of boots do you have on today?
Oh, I have my... You can see my matching pink boots. All right, my pink boots are matching, but look at my socks. They are not. They're in the same color scheme as each other, but thank you to Brookie, I never have matching socks.
Jeanette, when are we going to see that?
Give it to me.
No.
All right. I don't know how to...
You're not good at that.
Oh, wait. Uh-oh. Here's Matt.
Yeah.
There's Matt. Okay. That's the cameraman slash author slash social media guy. So for those who think it's me writing, it is not. It is Matt Reeves. He comes from New York and does all the social media.
Wait, snack bar.
Oh, here's the snack bar. This is for people snacks. So you can see we have lots of hand sanitizer. We do have a hand washing station over here. And you can buy snacks when you come for people. And as you have seen in the past, you can go to the store. We're going to just walk this way. Oh, look, we can just show. So we have kittens up for adoption, larger kittens.
Kayla says hi, Matt. I say hello. And Patty.
Oh, she's going to hand me one. So this is another girl. She's also considered a calico. Look at that face.
She's a cutie.
So adorable. So we have a
That's
few
up for adoption, right?
kittens up for adoption, correct?
They're 7 weeks.
They're 7 weeks now. So you can come and pick them out and tag them, and when they're ready to go, you can take those home with you.
Aunt Sue's happy that Matt got to be on camera.
Oh, Aunt Sue. It was. Oh, you can see my Donkey, he is the 50-year-old one, and the skunk is out. This is Stinky, as a lot of you have seen, so we don't have to go get him out. He has very long nails. My job for maybe today is trying to cut the nails here. And
finally
here's
we meet Matt.
and then here's
That's all they're talking about.
the donkey. He has Kardashian butt implants. As Matt doesn't show me. What kind of cameraman are you?
I'm going back there. Come on. There we go.
See that big butt? Like I said, everybody likes a butt rub, especially him because he's got a big butt. Okay, let's go see the prize. Good morning. Good morning. And everybody knows Cowboy, the naughty goat that interrupted the wedding and ate all the flowers off the one aisle while the wedding was in progress when they were saying their vows. And then this is the store. There's Ross and Joey. There are two of our geese. I'm not sorry, not Ross and Joey. Chandler and Ross. Joey left the group. Yep, Joey ran off with another woman, so it's just Chandler and Ross now. Fiona, our oldest goat, and you can see Miss Cindy, Molly. Oh, and Leslie's in the store today because we're a little busy. But you can buy our books, shirts, hats, mugs, food for the animals, and it's all a donation to the Funny Farm. We don't have paid people. We're all volunteer run. If anybody wants to be a volunteer, you can be any age. If you're under 15, then here we have a new volunteer today. She's doing waters.
She's doing a good job.
Yes, she is doing a good job.
And we got to see Annalise.
Oh, Annalise and Matt. Let's just walk this way, and then we're going to go to the surprise.
Yep.
Thanks for helping. So Annalise and Matt are longtime kid volunteers, but they're like kind of growing up now, so they're young adults. Today's Annalise's birthday.
Happy birthday,
Happy
Annalise.
birthday, Annalise.
You have to wave at everyone.
So they know it's you and not your brother. There you go. And this is Billy and Lily. She loves goats. So
where's Lily? I don't see Lily.
Lily's in her house, but there's Billy. Look, he's just relaxing. Like they're doing all the work while I'm sitting here like the king.
Billy's the sweetest.
Billy is sweet but naughty.
That's
so
one
he
of
has
the shades, right?
This is one of the shades that the visitors or supporters just bought us, so we were able to put that up for them, so it keeps them in the shade.
Annalise, what are you doing with all that manure?
So we have a manure pit. He said, what are you doing with all that manure? Cars are stopped going in because the guinea hen wants to see everybody. So people get out of their car to move the animals so they can drive on in. Here comes another one. Hold on. They'll move. Just go slow. They'll move. They do move out of the way, the guinea hens. Not all the animals move, so. Okay. They'll move. They do move. Okay, so let's go inside. So we are getting ready to show you the new surprise. And it is not the rooster. Let's shut this. We had to leave the dogs inside because they want to see.
Look at someone cleaned it so nice.
Yes, it looks so nice in here. Come on, hold on. She's very skittish. This is Lexie. They named her Alexis. We call her Lexie. This was a baby goat from Jackson, New Jersey, which is North Jersey. And these people were from a suburban development. And this little goat showed up and was running around this development for about a month. Animal control came, all sorts of people went to, apparently there was this farmer that was kind of bordering the development. And he was getting rid of all of his goats, and this one was too small. Nobody wanted it because I believe he was selling them, for slaughter. And this one was so little that, and apparently this girl, she kept escaping her area because the fencing. Hold on there, miss. So she's really skittish. So we're going to have to try and get her acclimated to people. She is in quarantine right now because we don't know anything about her really. Except this lovely family was putting out a blanket every single night for her, and she would sleep on the blanket, and they would give her food. They didn't really even know what to feed her. They contacted us, and we said, yes, we can take her, but they didn't have a way of bringing her. So we told her what to feed them, and we said, put her in your garage, take your car out, because goats like to jump. That was the one thing. But they took a fancy to her, but they had no place to keep a goat. So we're pretty full in the goat department, but this was, it was so nice that these people that weren't farmers, they didn't know anything about it, and they stepped in to help. So although there's a lot of not great things going on in the world, there are a lot of people who really care and will help other people and animals. So Martin and Joy and their sons, Ross and Paul, all stepped in to help out. And they wound up bringing her yesterday to me in the back of their car on the floor.
How long of a ride was it?
It was about a 2-hour ride. And we're going to have to wait until Monday for us to be able to go up there. So they brought her to me. And you can see she's going to be acclimated just fine. But she right now is just scared to death.
How did they get her here?
So they had her kind of captured in their garage.
No, the ride.
Oh, the ride. I said they bought her in a car.
Oh,
so all right. So all of you guys are listening to this. Matt, who is videoing me, is not listening to the story. So it's amazing to me that you guys all can tune in and listen, but the person videoing me doesn't listen.
Well, I have to think about lighting and
oh my God. Oh yeah, he has more than one thing to think about, so he can't think and listen at the same time. So you all heard, in case there are other men listening, she was brought in a backseat of their car.
And on the floor, so we're going to write a story.
On the floor, I did say on the floor too, because that's how little she was. So when they sent me a picture, and you can see she has little white wattles, but again, she has some ear issues. I don't know if it was from her escaping or somebody grabbing her, or if she has a type of mange. So you always have to be really careful. So because we have a lot of other animals here, they have to be quarantined. So unfortunately, Jolly got kicked out of his area. He's loving life because he's running all around, but he can be naughty with visitors sometimes. He really tries hard to get food. So this is little Lexie. So you can see her, but you won't be able to pet her yet until she gets a vet clearance. But she is a sweetie, and she is eating hay pellets, hay, drinking water. She's not really getting treats because, again, she's too young. So we don't want to jeopardize her health in any way. I don't know what she's been eating. She had been running around for an entire month in Jackson, New Jersey. And a lot of people saw her, and the farmer was contacted by animal control and a bunch of other people. And he said, I don't want her. I will destroy her if I get her back. So please just keep her. So they all decided, this lovely family decided that they were going to take it into their own hands and make it their problem. And it wasn't their problem, and they made a donation on top of it to help out.
Who don't know this goat brought it
here.
Yep,
so these people who do not know this goat brought it here, took care of it for a few days, made sure they had a nice, safe place for it to lay down.
So, Tracy's asking, what are wattles?
Wattles are those little things that hang down on their neck. Not all goats have them. So you can see she's all black, but then she has these two things, and they have white tips. They're like wattles.
Pom-poms.
They're like little pom-poms, right. You know how you have some cute things on your shoes sometimes? Yeah, they're like just cute little things. We have...
and they're white on the end.
They're all white on the end, so you can really see them. A lot of goats do have them, but a lot of times you don't notice them. And she is going to get big horns, but we won't be putting her with anybody for a while until we can figure out the health of Lexie.
Debbie Carr, she said, Matt is trying to read comments too, and do lighting and everything else, probably even has to drive, so we probably should cut him a break.
Debbie Carr, you're so nice. He loves you. Now I know why. No, you're wonderful. You're wonderful, but you're a lot of people. Aunt Sue, get on my side here because
she still listen up, man.
So yes, I know it's hard to video when we're dealing with animals, and I do appreciate it. Matt had gone back home, and we weren't sure that he was going to be back for the live. It is a hard job trying to keep everybody in line and take photos, so we really appreciate it. But yeah, so this was the big news. Another baby goat, because I said we are full. We can't take in any more goats. But this little girl, why are you so far away? You can't even see her.
I can see really well, actually.
She's too little. You're too far away. You can see it, but they can't. So you need to come up closer. She's not going to come out, and if she does, she's going to run around the back because she's scared. See, she feels trapped in here. So we're trying to make sure we sit with her for periods of time and then leaving, so she knows we're not doing anything to her except for giving her love, feed, and care. And then she'll come to trust us.
Aunt Sue wants to know how old she is.
Aunt Sue, we think she's about 2 months. She ran around for an entire month. So our estimation is 2 months. I'm not sure if she's a pygmy goat or if she's going to get larger, but we estimate about 2 months because she ran around for an entire month while the suburban neighborhood took care of her. So we are really grateful to Joy and Marty and Paul and Ross. So thank you guys for taking care of her and bringing her down to us. We will sure give her lots of love and care, and she'll be part of the Funny Farm clan in no time. She already is, but she has not met really anybody else except the dogs. The dogs, of course, wanted to play with her immediately, and she was like, what is this? She was really freaked out when she came.
Myrna wants to know if today is Pick on Matt Day.
Every day is Pick on Matt Day. There we go.
It is.
Okay. So our next spot. So if anybody didn't see the big news, it's our little big news. It's Lexie, the baby goat.
She'll probably come out, right?
No, she's sitting in there still. She's like, okay, I think I'm good. Oh, she's gonna stick her head out maybe. Lexie! There she is. She's coming out. Yay. So her new friend, the chicken, the rooster. She's not sure. She's like, hey, I have a friend. She's a little nervous. She just came yesterday, so she's been running around the neighborhood for a month. So we just got her yesterday, so she's a little skittish. She'll calm down after. If you come back in a week or two, she'll be. Look, she's actually walking. Yesterday she ran from me the entire time. I think she was so freaked out. So she has 2 houses for this little baby goat. Whatever. She has her big house and then her summer house. Okay, she's going. Yep. So there's animals behind her, so she's going to visit there. All right. We are very busy today because it is, on my watch it says 73. I thought it was in the 80s, but.
Okay, so this is what you got.
All right. So we were talking about Yogi.
So this is a donation, right?
This was a donation. I meant to look at her name. I want to say Michelle donated them.
Uh-oh, it's a guinea hen.
They moved, the guinea hen. And the horn goes up in the sleeve, and then the top is almost like a tennis ball. So when it wears them, he won't be able to hurt anybody. And they'll be able to stay on.
There's Brenda and Ted.
Hi, Brenda. Hi, Ted. They'll be able to stay on. Now, the trick is going to be getting them on.
Food.
Well, there's visitors there, so we may see if they can help us with that.
Okay.
Because we can keep them right by the fence. So let's see if we can recruit. Sometimes you come as a visitor, and then all of a sudden I'm like, oh, you're going to have to volunteer. And we have our little handy dandy tool for the C-clamp.
Which is prepared by Matt.
And then...
What?
All right.
Okay, maybe he should do the lives. I think I'm done now.
Stop saying that.
All right, you guys want to help us out because we're going to try and put these on. So you have to keep feeding him, okay?
Oh, we can definitely do
what
that.
are your names?
My name is Rolando.
Rolando.
And this is Landon.
And Landon.
They're good helpers.
So they're really good helpers. So I'm going to put this one. I'm going to try and get this on him.
What's this guy's name here?
This is Yogi.
Yogi. Come here, Yogi. Right here. Pay attention. Pay attention.
All right, it's on.
Okay, but wait, it's not turned the right way.
What do you mean it's not turned the right way? Yes, it is.
All right, tighten it down.
Now you guys know why I pick on him.
Oh. Yogi, come here.
All right, good job. It's not tighten, but I just want to at least get them on.
So he won't notice.
Yogi.
Hey, Yogi.
Yogi is so cute, isn't he? Oh, shoot.
Yogi.
Yogi's.
You're very good with tools, Lori.
I actually am very good with tools. It's hard when the target is
Yogi,
moving.
stop moving.
I'm trying to keep you focused here.
You're doing really well.
Hey, Yogi. Hey, Yogi. Stop eating.
I'm gonna come on the other side too. So.
All right, go ahead.
No, you're okay. Just do
You wanna? Hey, you.
There's wire right behind you guys, just so you know. You're okay. They're doing a good job distracting him.
Yes, they are.
Yogi.
Definitely gonna need a hand washing after this.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
You're getting a hand washing. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
The only thing is his horn, it's like real, I don't know if I can get the clamp down tight enough.
Yeah, just make it tight.
Shit comes right off.
Come here.
Really? Oh, his horn's not thick enough down there?
Yeah, he's too young. I think they're for bigger bulls. Maybe they have different sizes. So let me see if I can get it closer.
Okay.
I know, what's that?
Landon, come here.
Landon, Yogi needs you.
I need your help.
I think it's too. We need one size down.
You think it can't tighten?
Here.
Because
put your hand
look,
out
and
like
I have
this.
it pretty tight. Well, I think eventually I can. But I'm gonna. Oh, this one feels better. Let's try this
Hey
again.
you, hey Yogi.
I would think that stuff would squeeze.
Well, it is, but
Hey
It's
you,
not tight enough.
hey you. Apple.
Never seen anybody put a hose clamp on a bullhorn.
yeah, it works, right? I've never seen this before either. All right, so they're on, but let's see. They're not on tight. Did it almost come off, or
Yeah, that one did.
this one did?
On his right.
The right one. I was gonna say.
Or his left, our right.
Yeah. So let me just tighten this one up like I did the other.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we have a lot of people watching now because this is definitely a first.
It's entertainment. Michelle says, "Oh wow, Lori, I would be so scared to do that."
Well, at least I'm not on the inside of there because then I would be a little bit.
How old is Yogi? Polly says.
About 2. Robin knows exactly. 2 over 2.
I think like almost 3, right?
Almost 3 years old.
It's stormy down there.
Like I said, people ask me their ages. I'm like, are you guys kidding? Like, I'm lucky I remember their names. Okay.
All right, try that.
All right, buddy, you ready?
More feeding.
His tongue is so like.
Yeah, this one came right off, sorry. His tongue, he's saying, is rough. It's like sandpaper. One thing, so he's feeding with his little fingers this way, but that's the proper way to feed. The thing is, with a cow, they don't really bite you. They bring their tongue out and scoop the food. They lick you.
What time do you
And
close today?
we close at 4 today. Oh. All right, we have to get little bits.
Getting close there.
We are getting closer, but look, he's getting.
Yeah.
He
Hi,
wants to
cutie.
see what's going on. You look funny, but you look better than tennis
He's
balls.
doing good.
Oh shoot!
You almost got it. Food distraction. He is a man. So the reason you're doing this is so.
The reason I'm doing this, a lot of people ask me, why are we doing this? He has not hurt a person. He has ripped 2 shirts, but his best friend Cooper, he stabbed with his horn about 2 weeks ago, and we had to rush him to the hospital. It gouged his side, and it was not good. We thought we were going to lose him. We rushed him to the hospital, a bunch of Matt and some other volunteers. We had Roseanne and Dean working on him. There are EMTs. So they actually bandaged him up and they rushed him up to the hospital. And sure enough, they were able to fix him up, and he's just getting the flies off of him. That's good. He's not noticing them yet. I got it tighter, but it still can pop off pretty easy.
Sheila wants to know if we'll show Cooper.
Oh, we'll show Cooper. He is a black alpaca. Oh, sure. Now you're going to lick my...
Oh, that's good. Good job. I think it's working.
I think I got that one pretty tight. This one, not so much. Whatever that was, he liked it. Come here, bud.
You're going to have to give him a free bucket of food.
Yeah, we'll get you a free bucket of food. So where's Madison? Madison, can you go get me a bucket of food, please? Just tell Cindy it's for Lori.
What's your boots? You got wire on your boots.
I have wire. On my pink boots.
Yep, you're good. Yogi,
All right, Yogi. Yogi, do you like the boots? Here, you want to lick my hand?
Good job.
He's like, you don't have food, though.
Lori, why don't you want to distract him and then have him do it? Because he could probably...
Whatever you want me to do.
He's doing good.
Whatever
Do
you
you
want me
hear
to
that?
do.
He sounds like he's telling you you're not doing a good job. You're doing
Same
it fabulous. That's right. Except for I'm having a hard time holding the tool now because I'm slippery. All right, we might have to wait a minute. Right. So let's go. How about we go see Cooper and we'll come right back. Will you be here? They're going to bring you back another.
Sure.
Yeah. Can you for a minute? All right, honey. Thank you. Oh, here she comes. Here she comes. Hang on. She's still here. She's so fast. Thank you. This is my niece. A lot of people, you know, how I recruit free volunteers or free help is family members. So thank you. And then this young man was just deciding to visit.
Rodriguez?
No!
I forgot.
Rolando.
Rolando. I was right. Rolando. Matt's bad with names.
Rodriguez is good too. I mean, that's
Rolando.
It's a good
I've never met a Rolando. This is my first time. Thank you, Rolando.
There's not many of us around.
No, there's not.
Susan McNulty says that Jello's going to be jealous because Yogi's getting some bling.
Yeah, he is getting some bling.
Beth says kudos to Rolando feeding Yogi while she's trying to put on his.
Let me go
alien
behind
horns.
you. Put on his what?
Alien horns.
Alien horns. He does look like alien
Rollando's
horns.
Doing a great job.
Do these glow in the dark too?
They look like they're. Uh-oh.
No.
Oh, jeez.
My wife and son are off feeding everybody else. I did have the donkey follow me for a little while until, I was here with Yogi, and then he probably got upset and he probably left.
So we're going to start our new dating app and just go around and you can introduce people and then they can say, "Are you single?"
Yeah, it's a great icebreaker.
That
here.
is a great icebreaker.
Great place to meet.
And then you would have animal people.
Yeah,
You know.
guaranteed combination.
Oh, it knocked off. Thank you, Rolando. All right, let me see if I can get a little tighter ahead of time.
Hold on, dude.
All right, we didn't realize this was going to be the whole. Actually, I knew that might not be good, but I didn't think it was going to be the whole live.
Horns are a lot thinner than we thought.
They are thinner, and I thought maybe if they might need to go down further. I don't
So
know.
the blood in the horns only goes up about halfway.
So it goes up probably further than halfway.
Okay.
So you have to be really careful if you were to shave them down or however you call it.
Is it kind of like when I do my dog's nails?
Nails, yes.
If
There's like a quick, yes.
Yeah, cut too
So
deep.
you can, right, if you cut too deep, you can get down to
All right, you ready?
the blood.
I believe Christina is the one who donated these to you.
Oh, Christina?
Yeah, she said you got them.
Oh, Christina. I think I said Michelle. I said the wrong name. It's Christina. Thank you so much for donating these. They were the best. When we saw the picture, I kind of giggled, but they are really good. I don't know if Christina did, but tell us, Christina, if it was you. I thought it was Michelle, but I see so many people's names. It's on tighter for sure, but it is a moving target.
Ooh.
What did he do?
No, flies.
Oh, fly got him.
Got some strong flies around here.
Yeah, when you have cows and horses, we definitely get
They bite hard.
flies, yes.
It's like I'm down at Brigantine. Down at the Greenhead.
The greenheads. We don't have greenheads, but there are some big flies here. Oh, come on, buddy.
Right here.
All right, should we do more of this later? Because it is taking up
Well,
the
if
end.
you're doing good right now. I say tighten it down while you can.
We got this.
Except for,
And if you get to the point where you're done, you're done. But it looks like you're doing a great job.
I mean, we are getting it down one turn at a time.
Yeah, once you get it on there, he moves. He's not very.
Oh, I got a couple good turns that
Got
time.
some good carrots, though.
Yeah, he did.
So Rolando is the newest Funny Farm volunteer.
All
Yep.
right, everybody.
You can put that on a resume.
All right.
You know what? You joke about that, but being a volunteer at the Funny Farm looks really good on college applications.
Get some great on-the-job training here.
Yeah, you do.
Meet lots of people. Work on your social skills.
There you go. I think he needs to do the lives and not me.
This is where you have to come to learn patience.
Yeah.
Oh,
Absolutely.
yeah.
So if they're going to be like a surgeon or something, this would be perfect.
Well, I teach middle school science, so
Oh, so that's almost the same.
right up my alley here.
Wow.
That and I had a ranch when I was a kid.
Oh, you did? Awesome. So it's on, but if he wants to get this off, I think he's going to be able to.
Bring your class here.
Yeah.
I wonder how people do it in real life in ranches. How they get them to stop. I guess they put them in like those cow chutes,
Yeah,
which
where their
we do
heads
not
are
have.
probably-
Right. Where they're stuck. I'll switch over to this one because he seems like he knows which one I'm going to. Oh, you little stinker. I mean, they're definitely tighter, but he can pop them off. Should we let him go and see? Thank you so much.
Absolutely. You guys have a
See,
great day.
yeah, thanks, Rolando. Appreciate
Have a good one,
it.
everybody.
So you'll have to watch yourself later. You can look at the live later on.
Yeah, all right,
So
cool.
thank you.
That was nice of him.
That was really nice. And some volunteers are like, yeah, I'm good, I'm out. You know, we ask them to do.
Yogi, for sure.
We ask them to do things, and they're like, I think I'm good. Oh, the peacock's flying.
Watching from Virginia.
Virginia, please tell us where you're from. Thank you, Virginia. Last week we had Sweden, Australia, India, and there might have been one more.
Sheila says, why don't you just use duct tape to hold them on?
So duct tape we did think about, but believe it or not, he's so strong if he gets that little cone thing, I mean the clamp really holds on best. If all else fails, use duct tape. I agree with you. So that will be our backup plan. You can see they're a little bit large for him. So, buddy, I know. You look funny. And you know what? I don't have them steered right. Like they're not.
You can feel that. Huh?
I don't know if he can feel them because they're pretty. Does it look right now? They're like turned, and I think I have it turned. That one's turned. It's not in the tip. Come here, bud. Oh boy.
Right.
Almost live. He almost got me.
You almost got your eye poked out. Good thing there's balls on.
Yep. It's not poked out because I just want to like push it down a little further. There it goes. I pushed it into the part, this front part. That's down now.
Yogi, what's your mama doing to you?
Yeah. Okay.
Alice is asking if they can be glued on.
I don't think glue would hold anything. I think the C-clamps or duct tape would be the best way to go. So we will try that. And I'm going to have to come back with my handy dandy ratchet and tighten them up as we go when we get more food. We won't do it all at once to him. But they don't seem to bother him. So maybe he doesn't feel them because they're not big and too clunky. The only thing is I'm afraid he's going to catch them on the fence and they're going to pop off.
Yeah, he might do that.
But we had to do this not because he hurt a person, but because he hurt our black alpaca, and that was his best friend. They were together, and it was 3 Tuesdays ago, and we had a visitor feeding. There's Cooper. You're far away, so when you look at it far away, it doesn't look like anything. So you should go up close. Hi guys. So I'm telling Matt how to do his job now. So Cooper was standing next to him when somebody was offering a snack, and then Yogi decided he wanted it more than Cooper, and he went like this and jabbed him in the side. And Cooper, you should be out anyway.
Yeah, let Cooper out.
Okay, that's a trick with all the horses standing here. Cooper, come here.
Madison's here.
Oh, here we go. Come on, Coop. So here's Cooper. Woohoo! He usually runs right over to Yogi. Let's go see. He usually runs right over there. Where's Yogi? He loves his best friend. Oh, no, he's like, I'm out. I see people. Maybe they have snacks first. He's not sure. Yogi, people. Oh, he's going to Yogi. So it was so sad because when we actually took him out and had to bandage him up and take him to the vet, Yogi sat there crying, not knowing what actually happened, when it was he who hurt him in his side. And you can still see the shaven area. His hair is growing back. He has stitches. We just had the vet come out and look at it again because it got a little infected because he rolls around. The people aren't sure what to make of him. He's friendly. He's just looking for a snack. So it can be a little overwhelming when you meet some of these animals because they come right up to you and you're not really sure what to think if you're a 4-year-old and the animal's bigger than you. So that's one of the main things about the Funny Farm is that they're very interactive. If you turn around, there's people driving. You can see we have to wait for the goats to cross, and then sometimes the alpaca. A lot of times we'll be wherever we are with whatever animal, and we'll hear beep, 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 and it's because they can't move one of the animals in front of them, so they can't leave. So we tell everybody you have to drive extra slow, drive 1 mile an hour because we have to move some of the animals out of the way. Ask Brenda where she's from.
Where'd you guys come from?
Brenda, where'd you guys come from?
Oh, we're from right here in Mays Landing.
Right here in Mays Landing. So they are the ones that can visit. So they're one of the lucky ones. So the people that are far away. Here's one of our injured geese.
Did you see the baby go?
Yeah.
And this injured goose, you can see how the wing hangs down. A lot of them are injured, abused, unwanted. So this goose is perfectly fine here. We don't really have predators because we have so many protectors. The alpacas, the llamas, the donkeys, the horses. They will step on anything that's trying to get them. So people ask, can I bring my dog? I'm like, if it's a little dog and you can carry it, you're good. But if it's one that's on the ground, the donkeys actually will see them and try and stomp. When I first got some small animals like the new little dogs, or even when Farley came, I forgot. I went in to feed the donkeys, and all of a sudden I hear boom, 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 boom behind me, and it was them trying to kill him. So I had to scoop them up last minute, and I forgot, like, it's going to take them a little bit to learn that they belong at the funny farm and they are one of the family members. Now that they know all of my dogs, they know that we're all friends. But it takes them some time, so they're not going to learn that in one visit from being here.
Are we open in the fall?
We are open in the fall. We are open in the winter. We are open all year long. We are one of the sanctuaries that are open the entire year. Rain, sleet, shine. Thanks, Orlando. We are always open. We were open in that big storm, not Laura, the storm before that. We had one visitor. Those people had the place all to themselves. Should we stop at Canyon? Oh, it's 10:46.
You do want to see, you want the dogs out? You want to let the dogs out?
Oh, all right, we'll let the dogs
But
out.
you can see Canyon if you want, and then you do that too.
We're really organized here. You can see we're very decisive about things. So we're gonna go see Canyon. Oh, Canyon's coming to see us. A lot of people ask to see Canyon because he is extra special because he has one eye. Can you see on this side? This is one-eyed Canyon. And a lot of people say, what's wrong with his back? He is like Lady Gaga. He was born that way. His eye was not like that. His eye got poked out with a piece of barbed wire at another farm. And he was surrendered to us to live out his days here. He's like, hello, I'd really like to be on camera. You do have to watch because he cannot see on that side, and he has, walked into people when you're standing. We let him loose otherwise, except for when we're having a busy visiting day, and then we usually put him away because we don't want anybody getting tread on. That wouldn't be good for that to happen. Oh, he's trying to help video because he says, I know I can do a better job.
Stop it.
Oops, I'm snorting like a pig. All right, and then Miss Anna,
Yep,
she's
Anna.
a little shy, you can tell. She's the racehorse that we had rescued, I don't know, 2 months ago. And her name was Hi Jingo. Her family retired the name as well as her. Her human parent died. The wife was going to put her back on the track, and the kids intervened and said, Mom, let's not. Let's let her go and live out her days somewhere. And even though she's young and she's a doll baby, it's a hard life being on the track. And it's not really, I don't think that it's really fair for them to have to live that tough life. Okay. We'll let the dogs out and then we'll call it a day unless if anybody has a question, or if you want to see somebody as I'm walking over.
Someone wants to know where we are in New Jersey.
We are in Mays Landing, located in Mays Landing, New Jersey. We're southern New Jersey, down near towards Atlantic City. We're inland, so we're about a half an hour, and we're about an hour from Philadelphia, so that gives you an idea. We're about 2.5 hours from New York City. And we do have visitors that will plan their vacations. If they're coming to New York, they make Funny Farm be one of their stops.
We are the top 10.
We are one of the top 10 places to visit with your family in New Jersey. And there's Fiona, one of the visitors are feeding. Hi, how are you? And you can see.
So great.
Our
first time here.
Oh, this is their first time here. Where are you from?
We're from West Long Branch, New Jersey.
West Long Branch, New Jersey, which is 2 hours?
An hour and a half.
Hour and a half. Okay, you can tell where I know where everything is in
And
New
it was
Jersey.
so great because Cowboy, I had no idea how hungry Cowboy was.
Cowboy's the black and white naughty goat that interrupted the wedding that I spoke about earlier.
Are adorable.
So they could be a little pushy. Hey, don't be pushy to our new visitors. We want them to come back. So we always say let the adults hold the buckets because you can see they can kind of have their way. They act like they've never eaten before, but we've been closed until Father's Day. So these animals really miss the visitors and they get treats. And it's not just that. Some of them, after they're full, they just want to be petted. So they'll go up to you and go like, could you please pet me or brush me or whatever. And you can see the geese. They're like, anybody dropping any of their food at the store?
We're in line.
So there's a line at the store, and the geese are part of it.
And we have some banner towers because we're busy.
There they go. All right, guys, you trying to get something? So you can buy things for a donation at the store. Gig, can you let the dogs out at the back door, though, please? Okay, our volunteer Gig is one of our older volunteers. She is in her, do we know how old Gig is? In her
73.
She's 73. She loves when I tell her age, I'm sure, but she's like a spring chicken, because you would think that she's not even in her 70s. She comes and she helps build things like the pig houses. She feeds the skunk. Like, she has her extra special favorite animals because they usually need a little extra special care. If you want to volunteer, you can do anything. Like, say you love horses and you want to volunteer with a horse. You say, we have these list of jobs, what would you like to do? So it's not like we put you on pooper scooper duty first day, like, okay, you have to do that for 7 hours before you can start doing something fun. If you want to do something, because some people want to scoop poop out in the paddocks, because number one, you get to be right with the animals, and number two, it's a good workout. So you don't have to go to the gym. Hi guys, I know, mommy locked you up. I know, because we had to see the new baby goat, and we had to put Yogi's horns on. Okay, Farley, we're right here. He's the farm manager. There's a book about Farley, and then Tucker's in the Chucky book that Matt wrote. And also we have Adele, the diva chicken, and it teaches kids all about being who you are, be the best that you can be, because there's only one you, right? We also have our book about Farley, the farm manager, talks about teamwork and anti-bullying. Nowadays, there's a lot of anti-bullying going on. If all of these different animals can get along, so can your kids. And we're gonna fight like a family where we have little spats, but we are always kind to one another. We make sure that we're kind to each other. So,
Debbie Carr said that she loves the bangs on Anna.
yes, Anna got bangs. One of the kids of the guy who died, Miss Karen, she cut the bangs on Anna because she was starting to get little dead ends, and we know how that is. And since the salons are closed, she did it. Here's Brookie.
They want to pet the dogs, those kids.
The kids, you can pet them. They're just all wound up, but they're all friendly. We have Caesar, Gunner, Brooke, and Tucker. Tucker's probably ready to eat in a few minutes.
Yeah.
Hi.
Question. Are we allowed to feed them bread?
So you have to go up to the store and turn it in, and they'll give you something in return.
Okay, and then, because I brought a whole bag, I didn't know. Do they eat these?
So if you go up to them, they'll tell you everything. So we only feed them
sorry.
apples, lettuce, and carrots. It's okay. Just go up there and just turn in, and they'll give you something
I
else.
just want to make sure with you because I didn't want
Absolutely.
to do anything wrong.
Thank you, darling. So I guess she didn't know we were on live. She wanted to know if she can feed bread. Bread is a no-no. People you'll see feeding bread to animals, it's really not good. It's kind of like candy to your kids only. Once in a while, they get snuck some bread and it's not going to kill them, but it's not healthy for them. So we only let apples, lettuce, and carrots be given as snacks, and we say if you bring anything of your own, even if it's the wrong snack, we'll take it from you and we'll give you something. So it's not like you wasted your money. We'll give you something back in return. The thing is, the apples, lettuce, and carrots have to be a certain size because sometimes they're too big or sometimes they're too small. The animals can choke. I've had to put my hand in and pull out twice a carrot or an apple out of a horse. All right, now.
Sally said that we need to write a book about disabilities in humans and animals.
Yeah, so each book, so Matt's planning on a series of 10. We have 3 books so far. And we have anti-bullying, we have be who you are, because there's a lot of people that are very confused who they are. Doesn't matter who you are, just be the best that you can be. I went to show you Lorenzo, and then the alpaca Cooper is over here like hanging out with. He said, hey, you look similar to me. That's Lorenzo. He is a sweetie pie. You can actually, if you have a banana, so we don't usually do the bananas because he can't have too many, but he will come up and give you a little kiss for the banana. Oh, he's never going to come to me when I have Coop, Lorenzo. He thinks I'm going to do something to him because I'm always the bad guy. God, you can go up. You can go up. Here, let me hand you these. Maybe he'll come to you. Let's see if he comes up. Lorenzo. Oh, I think he spotted them. Look at him. He's not sure. He's like, who is this guy? It's because we're watching. Come here, Farley. Farley, 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 Farley. So you can see how this visitor, what's your name?
John.
This is John. He's feeding Lorenzo out of his hand. And he's a sweetheart. He used to be very skittish when he first came here, and now he realizes that we're here to help him. He was the only animal at the farm in Vinelands, and the farmer was in his 90s, and he had to sell his house and was moving into a 55 and older community, which they couldn't take him. So he left him at the house and would just visit, and then somebody called animal control because they thought that he was abandoned, and we were able to get him, and he's been here ever since. He is about 18, the vet thinks, and he is just a sweetheart.
So John, is that your radio flyer?
John, is this your first time here?
No.
John, you've been here. Where are you from?
Clayton or Mays Landing.
Mays Landing.
Oh.
He was confused. First he said Clayton, which isn't that far. But used to live in Clayton.
Where is Adele?
Adele is in the house, so next week we will show Adele, and we won't keep you on too much longer. You got to see.
So your Aunt Sue says, please say hello to her friend Karen in Florida. She's watching.
Karen in Florida, thank you for watching. Aunt Sue tells me I need to say hello to you. We said happy birthday to Annalise.
Yeah.
And we showed you our new baby goat, which her name is Lexie. We were able to put the bull sleeves on the horn. I'm going to name them that. I'm not sure what to call them, and we're not sure. We're going to do a shout out, and we're going to send her a thank you note. Who ordered them? I thought it was Michelle, and then we thought it was Christine, so I'm not really sure. I want to say Michelle is the one who bought those for us. All of a sudden they showed up in the mail. We were so excited. I just wasn't too excited about putting them on because I'm not sure. So they're still on him actually. Those sleeves are still on the cow. So we're gonna go see if they're on Yogi and tighten them up a little bit. Tell us where you're from, even though it's at the end. We love to hear whether you're from Mays Landing, New Jersey, or whether you're from far away. We always love to hear from you. If you want to come visit, you can see it's a little bit busy today. You can park in the farm. We do have a lot in the back. We ask you to wear your masks. If you're going up to our store or anything, if you're in your own little germ group, you can drop it down and be by yourselves. We are 20 acres, so you can get some time and a break, especially when the kids don't want to have them on. We get it.
So can they bring their own food?
You
such as
should.
Baby carrots or purchase food here.
The best is to purchase food here because then we have exactly what we need. They're $3 a bucket, and you can just buy that. 100% goes to the animals. So then you're helping the animals. It is free to get in, so there is no donation required, but we do run on donations. So if you can spare anything, we really appreciate it. Excuse me, we have goats crossing.
Goats crossing. How about the baby Muscovies?
The baby Muscovies, I haven't seen them today. So we have baby ducks 2 weeks in a row, and we keep forgetting to show them. But when there's a lot of people coming, she sometimes hides them. I don't see them off the top.
Somebody's checking out your pink food.
So thank you again for watching. We will be back next Sunday at 10 o'clock.
Connie said from Alaska.
Alaska! Finally! We're so excited. We got Alaska.
Colorado.
And we've been getting Colorado peeps. I have some friends in Colorado, so I think the word's spreading that way. But we especially love when people from far away are joining in because they don't get to come and see this. So we're happy to share it with whomever that we can. Uh-oh, somebody has a new friend. Turn around, Matt. There's always somebody. Is that your new friend? She said she has a new friend. That's Brookie. So if your kids are nervous about animals, this is the way to break them in. A lot of people think, well, I don't know what happened, but my kids are petrified. The thing is, you have to expose them, just like anything. They'll eventually understand that they're not all going to hurt you. When we also try and teach them, don't stand behind a horse, don't stand behind a donkey. Although mine won't kick, they have the ability to do so. So we always try and teach them good ways of approaching an animal. We say, go up and let them smell your hand. Brookie will lick your hand. But you always let them smell you first, and then you can pet them. And most of the kids are so polite, they say, may I pet your dog? And it's really good that the parents are teaching them because not all dogs are like the Funny Farm dogs. Some of them will take a finger off or a hand, so you have to be careful. So we try and also do education about animals when they're all walking around, and we try and tell stories. We're trying to do little placards that will tell each animal's stories. They move around a lot. We keep getting more in. That's a full-time job in itself, and as you know, I still work. So there are a few things that we're trying to do, but you can see there's lots of visitors here. We have lots of cars coming in. And it's a beautiful day, and it's a little extra crowded at the beach, so we're only half an hour from the beach. So a lot of people do come to the farm on days like today because you're a little nervous being around, 100,000 people, but here, a couple hundred, not so bad. Thank you guys for watching, and we hope to see you next week. Tucker. Listen to Mommy. Farley's like, I'm right here. So Farley. We'll see you guys next week. Thanks for watching. Are you? Say bye, Gunner.
South Africa.
South Africa. What are you doing?